So big welcome everyone to today's webinar. I'm going to cover something really exciting here today. We're going to talk about a concept, a company, a movement that is happening in the cryptocurrency market right now, where we are seeing some incredible things happening. And with the latest announcements that the company made, we are seeing an incredible explosion happening next month because of a lot of things that is launching. Now, this project has been run for 7 years, and we now have an opportunity to get involved with a token that is potentially doing a 10x increase. And on this journey, not only are we going to benefit from the price increase, but we can also multiply our tokens on this journey and benefit double. That means that 10x price increase and 5 times more tokens means that 50 times potential. We're going to talk about that here today. And the reason we are running this webinar now is because this is the last chance to get on board and take this chance of becoming a producer of this token, because at the end of this month, they're going to close the doors for this and they're going to activate a global expansion where they're going to have 100% focus on the demand of this token. And never have we seen millions of people completely changing direction, focusing on not the production of tokens, but the demand for these tokens. And that is why we are really looking at the analysis of this token and looking at the demand and supply factors here, and it's looking incredible. We are looking at a few incredible months, and we're going to cover that in today's call. So I'm going to cover this in a summary, and I'm going to give you the overview of this project for you to feel into your heart if you resonate with this. And by the end of this call, you're going to walk away with enough information to make a decision if you want to come on board and be a part of this journey, or if you are not looking into that or wanting to do that. So with that said, I'm going to jump into it and start off by presenting myself of who I am and why I'm sharing this webinar. I'm here in Dubai right now. A lot of things are happening. Since I was a child, I've been very curious. I've been traveling the world, talking to a lot of different people, and got a passion for cryptocurrency after I studied economics and finance, and understood there's going to be a massive change in the world. And that change is happening right now. I've been waiting for this for many years. It's happening right now. And I believe that the coming years is going to be both very challenging for a small group or for a big group, the majority of the people who is not understanding this change, whereas there's incredible opportunity for those who understand this change and position themselves right now. So the past few years, I've been connecting with a lot of people, and me and my business partners have been building communities around the world, educating and helping people get involved in this space and benefiting and learning from our mistakes, so you can make better decisions and be a part of the winning group of people in the coming years in this space of change. So we have now built a community of over 20,000 people globally, and we are continuously running webinars. We're running physical events. I just came back from Japan, going to Germany this weekend. We got a lot of things happening because the coming years is going to be really exciting. Now, 1 year ago, we got introduced to this, actually 1.5 years ago, we got introduced to the project of Ultima. We were very skeptical, to be honest, when we first heard about it, because we heard about, my friend told me it was so much excitement about this project. I said, okay, let me go and confirm this excitement, where it's coming from. And after a few months of following this company and really digging deep into it, we got a connection and a relationship with the founder. And we started realizing that what we have been looking for in this space of cryptocurrency for many years is literally here right in front of us in this concept. And it's the first platform able to create a bridge to the masses and introduce and help them onboard into crypto, and creating products and services that really is what the masses wants and needs. And when you have something that people can, a token where people can buy food, they can buy and travel, they can use on a debit card anywhere in the world, and they can do it with 100% cashback and 20% discounts, then you have something very powerful. And when people buy the token, value goes up, you want to, of course, be a part of the journey of holding this token. Now, on this webinar, I'm going to cover how you can not only hold the token, but also multiply the token. And we're going to cover that here in a few minutes. So first of all, before we go into any details, with this information I'm sharing here today, it is information that is purely for educational purposes. We want to have an empowered community, and we want our community to have enough information to make educated decisions. These webinars are here to educate. So whatever decision you make, if you win, great, it's on you. If you lose, great, it's on you, and you get experience. So keep that with you as we're going through this information, because no one can ever, predict the future. We can, of course, make analysis and make our best decisions. This is my analysis. So we're now moving into the biggest financial change we've ever seen in humanity. We're seeing the biggest transfer of wealth that we have probably ever experienced. And in this time, we are moving into a world that is all based on cryptocurrency. If you're not yet understood this space, it's time to get involved, because the biggest banks, the biggest companies in all different, areas of this world is getting involved. And we are believing that by end of the 2030, we're going to be over 1 billion people on a daily basis engaged in cryptocurrency and engaged in blockchain. Right now is calculated to be around 50 million. And now we're going to see that going to 1 billion very quickly. And that is our opportunity. As we're looking at this space and we are seeing over 20,000 cryptocurrency projects launching, it is not easy to know where to begin. We always share the basics, or go into the steady ones, go into Bitcoin, look at Ethereum, look at the top 3, and get yourself a portfolio and benefit from the growth. But those projects already had its major growth. And you also want to look at projects that is coming that could become the new Facebook, the new Amazon, because anytime there's big change in the world, you are seeing new companies being born, and you are seeing new billion-dollar companies being created. And that is the opportunity we have right now. And when you're looking at new companies, you take on a massive risk. And but you, of course, want to have a company where you are in at the right time so you can benefit from the growth. What we found with the Ultima project is that you get the best of 2 worlds. You get the stability of having a 7-year-old company that you can get involved with at the right time, right away when they're launching the token. You get the best part of having the stability of 7 years, reducing risk, and you're getting the opportunity to get involved before the token start growing in value. And that is why when we are speaking to our community and doing webinars, this is the company that we're recommending at this time. We believe that right now, there's nothing else to compare to this in the market. Nowhere else have we found a company that is already a multi-billion-dollar blockchain project founded back in 2016 in Switzerland. Over the past 7 years in the market, they built a community of 2.5 million users. And it's because of the value they provided, because of experiences they've had, but more so the persistence they had in the market, and continuously growing and growing and growing. And this is very powerful, because when you're looking at the crypto space, it's been challenging, it's been changing, it's been developing, and companies been coming, going. There's been hundreds of thousands of companies failing, and these companies continue growing, continue growing, continue growing. Yeah, they made a lot of changes, a lot of developments, but the core idea and core vision has maintained. And that is why I believe this company has continued building and developing. Over the past years, they've developed over 11 blockchain-based projects, many of them ready to launch this year. 7 years of development is now coming into reality this year. And that is why now the company is about to activate the global expansion, about to activate a global marketing campaign, about to activate the whole infrastructure. And the token is just launched on the market, so we can get involved now and then go with the explosion. So with this, they also have 4 offices globally. One here in Dubai. We spent every day in the office meeting with employees, over 1,000 employees back in this project. Some of the greatest minds in the crypto space is involved. The company has incredible brains behind the scenes, and this is the reason this company continues to develop in its scale it's doing. And what I love about this company is that it's a community-driven company. It's focusing on reaching the masses. It's a very real, they look at the world and see the real problems in the world, and they're utilizing blockchain technology and cryptocurrency to solve those problems. And this is the vision of Alex Reinhardt. His vision is to create a community of 100 million users, where he's empowering the community to become financially independent in the journey, and he is visualizing the power of having 100 million people who through this platform became financially independent. And therefore, he believes that we can go and create incredible change in the world, whether it's with charity, with new innovation, with new technology, or with just community coming together, supporting each other through education, through training, through coaching. Everything can be done in a community where people are financially independent and they have the right vision in terms of how we're going to support the world going forward and create a massive change. Now, if you want to learn more about Alex, we have a recording or a documentary, a short documentary that me and my business partners created. When we sat down with Alex and we went deep into his heart, we recognized there's a lot of things Alex doesn't share. He's a very, strong business guy, billionaire in the space. But when we sat down with him and we went deep into his heart, and we were able to get tears out of his eyes, because when he shared his story and he shared the reasons why he's doing the business and what the challenges he's had, but what drives him every single morning, that is something that we said we need to bring this to the world. We flew in a video team to Dubai. We put Alex without any preparation on a chair. We set up all the lights and cameras and boom, action, unprepared, pure and raw. And this is captured in a YouTube video, which is uploaded on our YouTube channel. You can go and search for @DenTeam on YouTube, and you will be able to see and get a deeper insight in Alex and his vision. Of course, because of his success the past years, he's been covered in most of the magazines in the crypto space. And today he's seen to be one of the top 10 most influential people in the cryptocurrency space. And there's reasons for this, which you will recognize as you're looking into what he's created, but also more so the video on who he is and what he stands for. Now, what we are here to talk about today is your opportunity to get involved in this at the right time. We have a token called the Ultima token, which will be the key token for this infrastructure used for everything. I will cover it soon. But based on the company's projections, and the plan is to get this token from 10,000, which is the current value on the market today, to $100,000. That is an increase of 10 times value increase. But the beauty is here is that when you're looking at this, you're saying, okay, great. If I buy one Ultima token here or any amount, and then it goes up to 100,000, I did 10 times more growth. But the opportunity we have now until end of the month before they close the doors is a very exclusive opportunity, which not many people know about. But it is when you can not only buy the token and hold the token, but you can buy the token, you can freeze the token and start the production of more tokens, which means that every month you get more and more and more and more tokens, which means that as the price increases and you increase the amount of tokens, you got a double leverage. And this is going to be very powerful, especially when you understand the kind of infrastructure the company is launching. When we're looking at what they've created here over the past 7 years, and everything is now ready to launch at once, it is very powerful to see how the company's built the most powerful debit card solution in the world. They've built an exchange, cryptocurrency exchange, ultimex.com. They have 300 traders trading behind the scenes, producing incredible products, copy trading products for us. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Freezing games where you can freeze a token and have a chance to get cars and high-end items for 90% off. Cashback programs with up to 100% cashback and 20% discount on everything you buy, only with the Ultima token. Travel club, up to 90% savings. Crowdfunding, marketplace, all of this is being powered by the Ultima token. And they are going to keep the supply extremely low on this token. There's only going to be a small group of people who's going to produce the supply of tokens. Alex want to keep a very small supply and then go crazy on the demand side, where every part of this ecosystem needs the Ultima token, which means there's going to be very few people creating the token, but it's going to be millions of people buying the token. So now, just to give you a highlight of a few parts in this infrastructure where people get most excited about, let's start with the debit card. Now, this debit card allows you to take multiple cryptocurrencies, including the Ultima token, place it on this debit card and spend anywhere in the world where MasterCard is accepted. It is your bridge between your asset cryptocurrency, and the real world. This is incredible because this debit card is the only debit card in the crypto space with MasterCard solution and MasterCard partnership, which is available in over 120 countries. Not Crypto.com, not Binance.com, none of the big players in the market have the kind of range that this card has. We're already getting pictures from Africa, Latin America, of Asia, people receiving their Ultima cards. And this card is not gonna only be a tool for you to cash out and use your cryptocurrency portfolio in the real world, but it also is going to bring a lot of demand to the Ultima token. And you will understand this as we go through this, because more and more people in the world is going to get into cryptocurrency. This debit card offers you an international banking solution where you can bridge cryptocurrency to the real world, the traditional world. And this is going to be explosive in markets like Africa, Latin America, Asia, where today some places don't have access to international banking. This card brings the unbanked and make them banked, and this powerful card is going to be used in all these markets. Now already we have 250,000 people using these cards globally, and quickly we believe this year is going to go to the millions. This is a very powerful product already in the market. You can order it today. Then we got our exchange, which is allowing you to trade the Ultima token to any of the other cryptocurrencies listed on this exchange. It also makes the Ultima token an exchange token. The more tokens you have, the less fees you're paying, so you can save costs. Meaning the company wants to create the biggest exchange in the world of cryptocurrency, and the Ultima token is going to be used, of course, on this exchange, bring more demand, liquidity. We got the copy trading mechanism. Imagine you're having Ultima tokens today. Imagine you take your, let's say, one Ultima token. Let's say in 1 year, it's worth, let's say, $20,000. You know, to be very on the safe side here. You got a Ultima token, it's worth $20,000. You take your token, you freeze it, and what happens? You are getting trading profits from over 300 expert traders, professional traders, and you get those profits, and you also keep the Ultima token. Now, this is gonna blow your mind when you understand what is happening here, but in short, the more Ultima tokens you have, the more you can benefit from all this infrastructure without losing the Ultima token. You can freeze it and gain benefit. This is going to create a scenario where we can spend tokens and still keep them. And that is what's going to happen when they are launching all of this. Right now, there's over 300 traders behind the scenes that is creating a track record. And these traders are going to be brought to the community, and you're going to be in a very beneficial place if you have a lot of Ultima tokens when this is launching, because the leverage you will have when you have not only benefit from the price increase, benefit from the multiplication of tokens, but then you can take your more amount of tokens, put them into the trading, and gain even more benefits from that. It is going to be a journey that's going to keep climbing, keep getting better and better. And the last chance to get involved is going to be end of this month. We got the travel platform where you can get access to up to 90% savings by using the Ultima token on over 2.5 million hotels worldwide. And these prices are compared to Booking.com, Expedia prices. So you're getting the best wholesale pricing on travel where you cannot get anywhere else in the world. We got the cashback system. This is launching end of this month. This is gonna be very powerful, because when you tell anyone in the world that you can get 20% discount on everything you're buying, and you're getting 100% cashback, you're going to get the attention of individuals. We are having vouchers, cashback vouchers, where you can load your debit card with 20% discount on everything you're buying with the debit card and 100% cashback in Ultima tokens. You can use it on Amazon, gas stations. There's going to be, as you see, big platforms in your countries where you can redeem these vouchers and this cashback. And what do you need to get this cashback? You need the Ultima tokens. So what is going to happen when the company activates the most powerful cashback system in the world, where they have over the past 1 year perfected and had a beta test of this cashback system? They've been running it for 1 year. There's been people buying properties, people buying cars, people have been using it for over a year now, and it's working perfectly. Now they're bringing it to the masses. And this is something that's going to bring not only a lot of people to the community, a lot of demand to the token. And that is where we're going to see the big explosion happening, because there's going to be so small amount of tokens on the exchange, but it's going to be millions of people being introduced to this cashback system, and they need a token to get involved. And that is going to be very powerful. And who in the world, in this financial disaster that is in front of us, is going to say no to 20% discounts on your food, on your gas, on your electricity, on your travel, and 100% cashback in Ultima token, which continues to grow in value potentially. Now, this is very, 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 very powerful. And that is why we believe that the token price is going to potentially reach $100,000. Today, it's at $10,000. And how is it that you can get involved in the best way? Yes, you can buy the token, hold it, and wait for value to increase. But the opportunity we have until the end of the month is more powerful, where you can become a part of a very exclusive small group of Ultima tokens producers, and you become a part of the creator generation of the tokens that's going to be used by the market. Now, this is how you can have your 50x opportunity. You first need to buy a license. This license gives you access to this opportunity. Whenever you bought your license, you can now buy the Ultima tokens, put inside of your farm, which comes with the license, and now you start the productions of new tokens. Every single month, you are receiving new tokens over the coming 24 months. So you got a passive stream of new Ultima tokens coming every single month for 24 months. So you can just imagine now, the price increases, the demand becomes higher, and you're producing more and more tokens. So what happens when you are in a position where every month you get tokens, every month the token price is higher potentially, the whole market is screaming, I need Ultima tokens because I want to use my debit card, I want to get on the travel, I need my cash back, I need to get in the copy trading mechanism, I need all of this, and they need Ultima token. And you will be among a few thousand people who is going to be the producers of this token. So this license is going to be worth a lot potentially when all of this is happening. So this is very easy. Get your license, produce your tokens, and as the production begins, the company has a few mechanisms in place to maintain a steady growth of the price. This is very important because a lot of you have seen tokens go up and down, and you're worried about that. So am I when I'm looking at the market, and Alex have found solutions. Alex has been creating a solution where on the journey towards $100,000, he is maintaining the growth by maintaining the supply in a steady way, helping you benefit the most. Meaning, Alex knows when is the best time to sell and when is best time to hold. 95% of people lose money in the cryptocurrency space because of them being too emotional. Alex wants us, the creative generation, to win. He implemented a few different strategies to help us grow and make more money and help the token grow without being so volatile. Now, the first is a indicator, which means that anytime the price is good, it's time to sell. It's like now is a good time to sell, then we are in green. It means we produce our tokens like normal. If for any reason we're seeing uncertainty in the market and this overreaction, then it's time to not sell, it's time to hold. Now it goes back to red, and you can just follow these and you're gonna have the greatest outcome. Also, out of the tokens we're producing on a monthly basis, 60% of the tokens you produce, you can cash out, pay out, and do whatever you want with, but the 40% is used towards upgrading your license. You can compound. Now, this is going to be the last chance for you to get involved in this month, because all this 40% is going to be disappearing, and the access to these licenses disappear at the end of the month. So this is going to give you a really benefit of getting involved. So with these different mechanisms, you are able to benefit in the journey towards $100,000. It's going to support the market, keep the supply managed, and therefore get to a higher and higher and higher price. And just to give you an indication to what it means, let's put some numbers to it. You can start with 110 euro. You can go up to €500,000. I'm just going to give you a kind of example of what most people would think and ask about when they see this opportunity. So let's say you buy a farm license for 11,000 euro. Then you are able to put one Ultima token inside your farm. And that Ultima token is valued around $10,000 right now. Some of these numbers are a little bit not 100% correct, but it's going to a brief indication. It's a few percentage up and down because of the volatility of the price, of course, on the market. Now, with this, you're producing every single month around 30% new Ultima tokens. Meaning if you put in one Ultima token in your farm, that Ultima token you freeze for 24 months. And also you're freezing it for 3 years, 36 months. And you now, because of freezing it, you're producing tokens for 24 months. Now, every month you're producing 30%, meaning 0.3 Ultima tokens you're producing on a monthly basis. Now, out of that, you remember we got the 60-40 rule. 60% of that we're able to pay out. So in this example, I'm only going to focus on the paying out value, meaning what you get into your hand. And that is cash that you can cash out. And that is 18% a month. When you're looking at putting in one Ultima token in your farm, it creates 0.18 Ultima tokens on a monthly basis, which is around 18% a month. Now, these tokens is being produced. And of course, if the value remains at $10,000, your 0.18 Ultima tokens per month for 24 months is going to be $1,800 per month for 24 months. If the price doubles to $20,000, then you are having $3,600 worth of tokens every single month. Let's say go to $50,000, halfway to where the company is projecting it to go, then it's $9,000 per month with your 0.18 Ultima tokens. And if it goes to the target price of $100,000, then it would be $18,000 per month coming from the production of tokens. And this is, of course, in token value at this specific example. And if you're looking at the total amount of tokens you were able to create over a period of 24 months, you can see that you create a total of 4.32 newly produced Ultima tokens, and then you get your one Ultima back. It should be 1 and not 11. So if you do not sell any tokens for 24 months, you have, in this example, 5.32 Ultima tokens in total. You started with 1. You bought the license. Now you got 5. And what happens now when we're looking at the value increase? If you are not compounding and not selling, just holding, you can get more tokens if you compound. But this is just to give you, if you just hold. Then if the $10,000 price remains, you have $53,000 worth of tokens. Remember, you came in with around 20,000, 10,000 for the license, 10,000 for the token. Now, this is if the price stays, only if it remains. What if it goes to 20,000? Then it's 106,000. It means that your 20,000 is now 100,000. It is a profit of $80,000. If it goes to 50,000, it is now 266,000. If it goes to 100,000 target value, then it's $532,000. Now, this is, of course, based on the growth of the company. It's a projection and the target of the company, and you have to make your own analysis of where you see this is going. But if you just put, one and one together, and you see low supply and explosive demand, 70 experience, 2.5 million members, and a clear demand generating machine here, then this becomes very exciting. This opportunity to get involved can start at any amount. You can start at as small as 110 euro for your smallest license, all the way up to 550,000 euro. You can start wherever you want, and you want to get involved as soon as possible, because at the end of this month, we're going to see that you can no longer buy the licenses, meaning that there's going to be so much scarcity in the market that they're going to close the doors for producers of this token by the end of the month, meaning that all the produced tokens are going to come to you if you get involved and get a license before that. You also want to take action within 4 days. Why? Because the speed of production is decreasing. In other words, you need to take action as soon as possible if you want to have the highest potential production speed, and you need to get involved before the end of the month, unless this chance is gone forever, and never ever again can you be a part of the producer generation, the creator generation of this token. And now the companies coming 5 years is going to be all about creating demand for that token. And if they get to 100 million users and everyone need to buy the token, and you're among a few thousand that actually produce the token, you can see how the demand is so high, the supply is so small, and that is where we can see these incredible projections of value increase. Now, when we are looking at the company's coming steps, they're going to list this token on all the biggest exchanges. They're getting listed on CoinMarketCap this month. Binance is in touch with the company. They are launching the infrastructure one step at a time, starting with the cashback system, exchange, travel, debit card already available, and they are continuously grow the community, bringing high demand and high liquidity. And this is going to be an explosive journey of this Ultima token. So in summary, we have a chance to get involved in a company where we have infrastructure built for 7 years, 2.5 million members, a journey towards 100 million users, a €1 billion operation that is happening right now, that's been preparing for this moment where they're going to launch a token and they're going to launch all of this infrastructure one at a time. And you have the last chance now to get involved and become a producer of this token, because at the end of the month, you're going to close the door. Never again can you get involved and be a producer of a token. Never again can you take one token and turn into 5. It's now going to be available. And after this, the coming 5 years, 10 years, the company's sole mission is going to be to generate demand for that token. So imagine you're holding an asset that a multi-billion-dollar operation with millions of people are all going to be focused on bringing demand and buyers of your token at a higher and higher price. You're not only going to benefit from the price increase, but while you wait for the price increase, you can use it on the debit card and spend anywhere. You can trade it on the exchange and get other cryptocurrencies and diversify. You can put it into the copy trading and keep your tokens and still get profits from over 300 professional traders. You can use your tokens to get cars and high-end items at 90% savings. You can use your tokens to get cashback with 100% cashback. You get 100% of your token back, and you get 20% discount on everything you buy. If you have €1,000 worth of Ultima tokens and you buy a cashback voucher, you get around 1,300, 1,200, 1,300 euro in cashback, and you keep your tokens. So it's like selling your token and keeping your token. And this is going to be very, very powerful. Now, where you can use the token for traveling, up to 90% savings. You can use it in the marketplace, the crowdfunding, and be a part of startups. It's endless opportunities. And if you get excited of holding the Ultima token, other will be as well. And you are now in a power position where you got the token at the cheapest value possible. And because you're able to become a producer, you can multiply your tokens, even getting the purchase price even lower. It's like if you are buying one Ultima token at 10,000, you get 5 of them. It's like you actually have a price of $2,000 for the token. And that is extremely powerful when the price starts increasing. So with that said, I'm inviting you to go back to the person who recommended this to you, get your answers to your questions. And we in this community welcome you. We got a big event happening in Berlin soon. We got multiple events every single year. This is more than just a crypto company. This is a community, a movement of like-minded people coming together, wanting to benefit and support each other on the journey to really grow and profit from the biggest transfer of wealth that we have ever experienced in humanity, and actually come out as winners in the coming financial crash and help as many people as possible to do the same. So we invite you. It's much more than what you see. Join our webinars, join our trainings, join our web events, and you're going to see that this community is on a different level. So with that said, my name is Emil. I'm inviting you to go back to the person who invited you. And for those who are here live, I'm going to go into a short 10-minute explanation on how you can be a part of growing the community and how you can make money while your friends and family spend money on food. Imagine you make residual income when your friends and family spend money, which they would do anyway. Okay, I'm going to cover that and talk about the Ultima business and the reason we got 2.5 million members in this company. And we're going to cover that in the second part of this webinar. So with that, let's stop the recording here and jump into the second